Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today is an exciting day because we get a look at the Charge Blade. Today is of course all about the transforming weapons, Charge Blade and Switch Axe. I'll speak about the Switch Axe afterwards, but you guys know me, I've got to start here. Charge Blade is one of my favourite weapons, and we have got some crazy new additions. Charge Blade is one of those weapons where every time I see it, I'm like, yo, surely it can't get even more crazy than before, and then I'm wrong. So, let's dive in. If you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And of course, don't forget to turn on notifications because I've got plenty more stuff coming your way and you don't want to miss it. Now before we dive into the moves, what we actually have here is a look at the Beotodus armor set, which looks really, really cool. You know, I like it because it's almost reminiscent a little bit of Brachydius armor because of the horn and the shoulder designs, but this is definitely Beotodus. You can tell that by the horn design. So, yo, that looks very cool, and knowing that Beotodus is an early game monster, I can have this pretty soon in the game, so I am completely cool with that. As for the Charge Blade, it's the iron one. It's actually quite cool. I mean, iron Charge Blades themselves aren't that exciting, but it has got this interesting sort of chainsaw looking into it, so yeah, I'm cool with that. But anyway, turn your attention to the actual video. The intro sequence doesn't actually show too much new stuff, so we're going to jump straight into the actual gameplay itself. The very first clip, again, just goes to show that you can use the slinger with your weapon drawn, currently in axe mode. They fire the slinger to interrupt Radaban's roll, and then of course you go from that into your opportunity to attack. The second clip then goes in to show the clutch claw in action, and this is a really cool move. Like, I really like what the transforming weapons have got, these kind of over-the-top moves when you're grappled on, and the Charge Blade, like, I need to slow it down because it wasn't until I actually slowed this down and went through it almost frame by frame that I actually saw all the finer details. So he jumps on, right, and he's in sword and shield mode first. So the very first thing he does is he stabs his sword into the tail, so it frees up his hand. He then jumps up, bearing in mind he's jumping off the sword. He launches off the sword, slams the shield into the sword, at which point it then spins like a chainsaw blade down the sword, transforming into axe mode, and then he uses the weight of his body to pull that through Radaman's tail. That is nuts. Like, just one more time, because you need to appreciate this. Like, honestly, people at Capcom, you guys have done an incredible job on weapon animation. This stuff, you can't beat this stuff, right? That just looks so damn clean. But anyway, moving on from there, we then get a look at the next scene. This is where it shows that from a guard, you can actually fire your slinger from behind. So we kind of saw that with the lance, but we actually get a look at that now with the Charge Blade. You can take an attack, take sort of the brunt of that with your shield, and then following on from there, you can fire the slinger again to create an opening from there. And there also appears to be a brand new move, a brand new kind of like move path, should I say. From that slinger shot, you can then go straight into axe transform, because bear in mind, beforehand we were in sword and shield mode. You fire the slinger, and from that we then transform straight into the axe and then perform some axe attacks. However, the last clip goes on to show a brand new move for the Charge Blade called the Savage Axe Slash. Now, again, there's quite a lot of motions here, so we're going to slow it down and try and explain it. But from what we see, if you actually take a look at this, the initial flow begins as we expect. You kind of go into axe mode, you perform the down slam, you go into the super anti-limit discharge animation, but then it cancels. It cancels into what they're calling the Savage Axe Slash, and you'll notice now that things look a little bit different. Now there's actually this elemental glow on the actual outside of the axe. In the case of this weapon, it appears to have ice element, so you're seeing this. And the actual audio description for the video says that when you're in this mode, it adds more damage to each swing of the axe. Now, keep in mind that we've kind of seen this in the past before, where Capcom makes some changes to the Charge Blade. It becomes a really powerful weapon. People use it like a sword and shield with super capabilities, which we saw in 4 Ultimate. Then when it came to Generations, they made some changes to try and encourage people to use axe mode more. Of course, fast forward to World, and again, it's really crazy, but because the amount of ways you can spam super anti-limit discharge, again, people basically use it like a sword and shield with counter straight into SAD. Well, what it seems like they're trying to do now, by adding more damage on each of the axe swings, is to try and incentivize people to actually use axe mode. And you know what, I'd be completely cool with this because axe is a really cool option. You know, you can get some great damage out of it, and it would be nice if like the optimal way to use the weapon would actually be to kind of fully transform and use both methods, so you're not just there spamming SAD 24/7. But yeah, you go into this new mode, you use the Savage Axe Slash, and then every single time you're hitting with the axe, you are doing more damage. What I do want to know is, given that you can go into SAD from axe mode, if you're in this stance, does this make your super anti-limit discharge even more powerful? Are we now in a position where we're just like ramping up the damage even more? That much I kind of like to see. But either way, I'm incredibly excited. We of course see towards the end of the clip, we see him doing a lot of axe attacks, and then he rounds it all out in a super anti-limit discharge. That is still obviously a viable way, obviously still going to be kind of a core part of your playstyle, but if this can kind of encourage more axe usage, I am definitely completely cool with that. So you know what I do want to see though? Like every single time, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but every single time Charge Blade gets some revisions, it just gets even more crazy. I swear, like fast forward like 2 or 3 more Monster Hunters, if we ever get to like Monster Hunter World like 3, Charge Blade will probably just be a full-on transformer. You'll probably just equip it and get into like a giant robot because it's getting that crazy. Anyway, I love it. One of my favourite weapons. Cannot wait to check it out. But for the time being, that's it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And of course, keep it locked for plenty more Monster Hunter content. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.